So today, CMPD was involved in a vehicle pursuit that ended with the suspect crashing. But what started that pursuit was a burglary suspect who had stolen multiple vehicles. And at the end of it, we were all able to go home safely and take the suspect into custody without incident. Our policy is pretty clear that we are only going to pursue vehicles when it is a crime dangerous to life. At this stage, early on in this pursuit, or early on into this incident, it did not involve a crime that was dangerous to life. We had a helicopter that was overseeing the vehicle the entire time. We also had assistance from the media who allowed us to be able to follow that vehicle safely without a vehicle pursuit, which could ultimately escalate the situation and cause even more of a danger to the public. So the incident began with a burglary suspect who then stole a vehicle in an attempt to escape. He then wrecked that vehicle and jumped into another vehicle and began to flee with the other vehicle. This happened over a course of about 3 times. And lastly, the last vehicle the suspect got into was unclear to police whether he was getting into the vehicle with a victim that was also inside, or were there kids in the back seat. So at this point, it allowed us to pursue the vehicle in a car chase along with the helicopter oversight that we had today. I'm very proud of our officers today. They followed our policy. They did exactly what was planned. No one died today, which is why the policies are in place. And when we put those policies in place, it was to preserve life and to protect the public. And I think that's exactly what happened today. That policy is looked at constantly throughout probably every police chase. We review that policy and see, does it apply to what we're dealing with today? That policy is also mandated to be reviewed on every 3 years because we are accredited with CALEA. And so it's something that we ensure that we're up to date on the policy. We also have a policy review team that we hired this year that also looks at things that might be trending across the country. And when they look at those things that might be trending across the country, they see how our policy fits, and pursuits are similar and are no different than any other policies that we deal with. I'm extremely confident in the policy. If we follow that policy as we did today, I think we maximize the ability for people to go home safely. And fortunately, that's what happened today, is that despite there were some vehicle collisions, but again, we did not have to deal with any fatalities. We did not have to go to people's families and tell them that their loved one's deceased. And that's important to me, to be able to make sure that we do this as safely as possible. And that's what happened today.
That's it.